What?
Okay. So, class.
Yes, yes.
Oh, let's try that again. Class.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so you should have a sheet that looks like this on your desk, on your table. Go ahead and put your name on it. That's the first thing I want you to do. And there should not be any talking, okay? So up here in the corner it says multiplication and division diagrams. Now I know you guys have done diagrams before with like addition and subtraction problems, but this time we're going to do it with multiplication and division problems. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Our objective is I can use multiplication and division diagrams to help me solve number stories. So we're going to use these as a way to organize information in our number stories in order to write an equation and solve. Does that make sense, you guys? Okay, so that's what we're doing. So when we're solving this first problem as a class, what I want you to do is fill out the diagram. I'm going to have one of my own up here too, and I'll fill it out and just make sure you're filling it out as we go. Capiche? Okay. Something per something. What could that mean? What could that mean? A blank per blank. Jackson, what do you think? So grapes per bag, right? Grapes per bag. That's what that means. So we're going to write in there grapes because we're going to try to see how many grapes per bag she has, and we're going to put it in that box underneath where we write this, okay? But this is just to tell us what information we're putting in the box. So the information we're putting in this box is what, everyone? Not grapes. What information are we going to put in this box, everyone? Grapes per bag. Okay? So over here, we're going to say bags, right? We're going to say bags of grapes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. Bags of grapes. So what information are we going to put? What are we going to put in this box? What is it going to be? The number of bags. Okay? So then over here, what's this going to be? Everyone? Well, this is bags. What's this going to be?
Grapes.
Hayden? Grapes. Total number, grapes and all. Okay? So now that we have this kind of labeled as to what information we're going to put in what, let's try to fill out this diagram. Now remember, the diagram is to help you organize information so that you can solve a problem. Write it down so you remember so you can solve it. Each box, and then I want you to give me 2 equations that can go with it. Okay, I want a multiplication equation and I want a division equation. So fill in the box, fill in the top part and the bottom part of the box, and then do the 2 equations as a group. Go. So you gotta look up there, because that's where the problem is. There are 70 third graders in the field today. Okay, the gym teacher wants to group them into teams of 8. How many teams do you think? Teams of 8. Teams of 8. Yeah.
Right here we do it. Right here we do it.
It's saying teams of 8.
Right.
Yeah, right. Usually what? Third grader?
72. Okay, and so Third grader. So this is 7. Yeah, 2. But I just noticed Good job. Third graders. Yep.
Or kids, right? Kids, third graders. Alright, good job. Keep going, guys. Work together, okay?
I already knew what it was. Right here? Well, I can do this.
Hey, class. I know you're still working, and I'm going to give you a few more minutes, but I want you to look up here really quickly, all right? Do you see this box over here that says "in all"? Hint. So I want you to make sure you know the number and get the and then it doesn't say how many. Okay.
Oh, shirt. This is a shirt. This is a shirt.
Remember, vision or the vision we just start with the
Yes, for real. Oh, you want a shirt?
So there's 7
The jacket. No,
yeah, so what would that equals what? T, exactly, nice. And then Teams. This is kind of not a math thing, but do we need an apostrophe in teams? Do we need an apostrophe as team for teams? No. Are we talking about like the team's snacks? No, we're not. So we don't need that, do we? So she's right. Teams would be T. That's our unknown, right? That's like our question mark. So it's T. Jana, come up here and do the second one. White is green. You can bring your paper. That helps. This one's hard. Let's see if you get it. No, remember, we're not putting numbers up here. Okay? Go up. Okay, perfect. And then does someone want to do the third one? Who wants to do the third one? Gracie, go ahead. Sorry, Adam. You can help me with these pictures so I know you have a lot. Sorry. Do you want to try Target. So we know that our big number goes over here in this box, right? Third graders in all is what you should have written. Third graders in all. How many third graders in all, class? 72. Kids per team. How many kids per team, class?
8.
How many teams? We don't know yet. Okay, right? So, Adam, give me 2 equations that are both divisions that go with this. Okay. 72 divided by 8 equals T, right? Okay, so there's 2 of them already. Those are 2 division. I just had him give me 2 division equations. I just asked you guys to give me 1 division and 1 multiplication equation, but he had 2 of them. Can somebody give me a multiplication equation that goes with this? Josh. 8 times T equals 72. So if that's something, we could use the turnaround rule. And Anthony, what could our last equation be? T times 8 equals 72. So those are your 4 equations for that one. Okay. Now, does anyone have any questions about this? Because it is hard. So I just want you guys to know. All right, look up here. I just want you to know that on tests and stuff, this part will be filled in for you. This top part. Okay. So you could read what's like. It'll say already teams. Oh, and then you just say, oh, teams. Do we know how many teams? No. And then you can put a T. Okay. Does that make sense? Hey guys. Leo, should you be messing around right now? Then don't, right? Because this is important, and if you're even if you get it, it's important for everyone to pay attention, and it distracts other people. Okay. So then this is where your big number goes, third graders and all. So anything on the test, this will be filled in for you so that you know what it's asking for. It'll say third graders and all. So then you just look for that number in your number story. Give me a thumbs up if this feels like, if you feel confident about this. Give me a thumbs up. Give me this if you feel shaky. Give me this if you're like, Ms. Unger, I'm lost. Oh. All right, so what I want you to do is put this in your math folder, because tomorrow we're going to do one more problem on it, and I want you guys to still have the test. You still need practice with it, okay?
This is you.
And then put your math folder away. Now, listen closely, okay? I'm going to give you this. It's something that's in your book, but we made copies so that you guys can turn it in. And the reason is because I want to see where you're at, like if you get it or not. And this will help me understand whether you guys understand. Does that make sense? So this is what I want you to fill out before you do math boxes. So when I say go, what you're going to do is you're going to get out your barriers and a pencil, and I'm going to pass these out. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get this paper, everyone?
Put your name on it.
Put your name on it. So that's the first thing you're going to do, because I need to know who knows what, right? So that way I can for tomorrow, so I can plan for tomorrow what to help along with. So I'm going to pass this out. Now, when you finish this paper, this is important, listen. When you finish this paper, I want you to raise your hand. I will come to you, I will give you your math boxes. And then you keep your barriers up and you just work at your on your math boxes by yourself, okay? When you're done with your math boxes, look at the board, it'll tell you what you can do. Capiche? Everybody clear on what they're going to do?
Yes.
Okay, so when I say go, put your barriers up and I'm going to pass these out. Ready, set, go. Okay, so now that barriers are up, your voices should be off. Now that barriers are up, your voices should be off and you should be working. Make sure you put your name at the top. Raise your hand when you're done. I'll come give you your math boxes and collect your paper.